28th Christmas. Every year I put together my favorite top 10 list. For the last 14 years, half that time, this has been number one on my list. Now this is what's crazy. If somebody had given me a pair of socks when I was 8, I'd be really bummed out. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got to introduce you to this special lady. This is Courtney Custer. As I've gotten a little older, the true joy in life for a guy is simple. Give me a great pair of socks that don't fall down on a pair of cowboy boots.
Right.
Give me socks that keep my feet warm, that don't make me feel sweaty.
Right.
And something that is soft as soft can be. These are the Catawba set of 3 Merino wood blend socks. We have had 915,000 sets ordered. That's almost 3 million pairs of socks.
Outstanding, right?
Yeah.
When you think about 3 million Tootsies staying warm all day long.
Yeah, and I wear these obviously all winter long, but I wear them in the summer. I wear them with work boots on the farm and a pair of shorts and a QVC t-shirt.
Right, if you're throwing on muck boots or something like that, you're doing gardening, you're doing a little extra protection. Merino wool is great because it's soft, there's zero itch, it's comfortable, wicks away all the moisture, but it's warm and cozy too and soft. And
they do not shrink in the washer or the dryer.
No.
Just so you know. Merino wool is the most expensive wool in the world. The finest comes from New Zealand. The sheep actually are higher up in the mountains where the temperature is extremes, are very cold in the winter and very warm in the summer. And they just make a perfect sock. What the manufacturer does, and by the way, I do this all the time, those poor folks, I can never seem to get the name Catawba.
Catawba.
I tried.
You did it right the first time.
Well, I got it right once. But people start emailing me in October and they just say, when are those socks going to be on?
Those socks, exactly. That's all you need to know.
These are the socks. Now, by the way, we're out of some colors already, and we're out of sizes on some as well. If this becomes a family tradition, you give a man one pair of these socks for Christmas, he will come back and he will thank you. He will say things like, those are the most comfortable socks I've ever seen, ever worn. Get me more next year.
Right.
The reviews, it's a pair of socks, but they're customer top rated with 1,000 people who went, I love them. Well, and they mention my name. They go, those are the socks that Dan was talking about.
I was going to say that because I read the reviews to see what you guys are saying about it. And Dan, you're mentioned over and over again.
It's crazy. I really, and I don't use the word love a lot. It's overused on TV.
Right.
I love these socks. I do not wear slippers.
Okay, so you wear these around the house?
Slippers are for people who have to go to the hospital, okay?
Okay, very good.
These are my slippers, and they wear like cast iron, but they are the softest socks.
They are so soft,
and they're
zero itch,
really
but wool. And like you said, these are such a wonderful blend, and they will stay up because we gave you a welt top design here. So the very top, no matter if you have on a fashion boot, a cowboy boot, work boot, it's going to stay up under the pants.
But they don't bite into your calf.
Exactly.
It doesn't look like you've been wearing a rubber band all day long.
Then you've got this nice rib body. Then I love this because right here we reduced out the bulk right on that ankle bend. So now there's no pinching when you tie.
You don't need it. Yeah, have you ever, guys, have you ever worn out a pair of socks here? No.
Never. And so we just took all that bulk out. That's what it looks like on the inside, you can see. So now when you pull that on and you bend your ankle, you are all comfy.
They reinforce the heel and they reinforce the toe because those are the areas where you wear them out. They have a mild compression in the arch that's very comfortable.
It's for extra support, so it'll really see you through the day.
That's my favorite feature right there.
This is that flat toe seam.
Most socks have a ridge seam that goes right over this area. And what it does, you can actually see there's vent holes in it for added wicking away of perspiration. But that pushes on your toes when you got on a pair of cowboy boots. And I wear cowboy boots almost every day. That is a smooth seam. They are the most comfortable socks I've ever had.
Absolutely. And you wear cowboy boots every day. I wear heels every day. And I wear these under my heels.
Sometimes I wear cowboy boots with heels. Sure. Okay, let's show them the size chart.
Absolutely.
Let them know what is still available.
Right.
And then
so you're going to pick your size just based on your shoe size. So if you're a woman and you wear a shoe size 4 to 9, you get the medium socks. For the ladies who wear a 9.5 to a 12, you get a large sock. And then if you wear a 12.5 to a 16 shoe, you would get the extra large socks. For the guys out there, 4.5 to 8 shoe size would get the medium sock. 8.5 to 11 shoe, you'd get the large sock. And if you wear 11.5 to a 15 shoe, you'd get the extra large sock. And you get 3 in each set.
It's I'm telling you, our price on these is really amazing. Every year I stock up, usually in October, because I know when we get to this point in December, they're going to be sold out. in some of those sizes. People have said things like, I've owned these, I like them so much, I order more, I give them as gifts. They really are truly exceptional. Here's a review. I purchased two sets of these socks for my kids. They fit great. They seem like they keep their feet well protected from the cold. Can't wait to try them out. My wife has been stealing my socks for 14 years. We had girl colors. They sold out fast.
All our brights went immediately.
But I'm really glad that I picked those up for my wife, because maybe that means I will still get to keep mine.
Right, maybe. Or you could steal hers maybe on a bad day.
We've had over 500 of you on the phone lines here tonight. It's a different sock. Do you remember tube socks? Are you old enough for that?
Right, I know what a tube sock is, and this looks a little like it, but is nothing like it at all.
No one's foot is shaped like a tube. It is an engineered sock. By the way, they're manufactured in North Carolina, where the company has been making
75 years making socks. So all that technology, all the luxury of merino wool, it really is. This is the inside of the sock that I was showing you. You can see the looping of this merino wool blend here. It is so comfortable. So that's the inside. This is the outside. And the key of merino wool is it is a natural moisture wicker, right? So what happens is when your foot perspires, it's actually going to take that moisture and wick it right away from your foot. And a dry foot is a warm foot.
I agree.
Is a comfortable foot.
Summer, winter, it doesn't matter. I wear them all the time. They really are the best. Over 700 sets now ordered. What we've got is we've got their deep charcoal grays.
Right.
This is the original set.
That is the 3 set of gray. That's it. And then we have over here, I love this one. These are the multis. They have the accent on the top, the toe, and the heel. And then these are the solids that you get a brown, a blue, and a green. But again, they all have that stay-up feature, the arch-in, and like you said, it's just comfort. It's no-brain comfort.
Number 1 gift idea on my top 10 list every year for 14 years. I'm telling you, you cannot go wrong.
We're doing something right at Catawba.
Courtney, thank you.
Great to see you.
Coming up a little bit later on, building codes. In most American homes, the building codes have not changed since 1964. And we just have more stuff to plug in